Good morning, Ms. Lyden. Happy Teacher Appreciation Week. Today is Tuesday, May 5th, 2020.
Can you believe there's only 2 weeks of school left? Make sure to use your workday Wednesdays to catch up on missing work. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Nick, and this is your Eagle Update. Mindfulness Club will be having a group-guided Zoom session on May 7th from 3 to 3:30.
Any students who are interested in joining should contact Miss Funes and Miss Curley or check out their Twitters.
While the building is closed,
school is in session.
Hello, I'm Ms. Khan, the current Freshman Advisory Coordinator. This message is for all students that will be a junior or senior next school year. As you know, next year, all 4 grade levels will be participating in advisory, and we are still looking for a few more mentors to help support the freshman and sophomore advisories. Being a mentor gives you a valuable experience. It will help you develop your leadership skills, and you get a chance to be a positive role model for freshmen and sophomores. I'm sure you have some advice that you wish you had known freshman or sophomore year. So come help and impart your wisdom. But don't just take it from me. Here are some of our senior mentors with their thoughts on being a mentor.
I really enjoyed bonding with the kids and having fun Friday with them.
I have enjoyed being a mentor because of all the new bonds that form and seeing your freshmen grow.
I've been a mentor for the past 2 years. The thing I enjoyed most about being a mentor is definitely seeing how much each student has grown from the beginning of the school year to the end of the school year.
As a mentor, I've definitely enjoyed building relationships with my freshmen. Obviously, I've been in their shoes, so I know how they feel, and I like knowing that they know that they could come for me for help. I've liked working with my other mentors because like that we can work as a team to decide what it is we want to do with the freshman class each day during Access.
The thing that I've enjoyed about being an Access mentor is building bonds with both my Access kids and other mentors, and passing down some of the advice I wish I had as a freshman.
The mentors help the freshmen get through that tough transition between 8th grade and high school, and we help them get acclimated to what high school life is all about. And the mentors can also help the sophomores prepare for junior year, because that's most likely going to be your toughest year with all your AP exams and your SATs.
Mentors are important because they provide guidance to underclassmen and also provide advice from their own high school experiences.
It's important for freshmen and sophomores to have mentors because it's always helpful to have someone who looks out for you and answers your questions.
And it is important for freshmen and sophomores to have mentors because continued support and guidance from more experienced upperclassmen will help pave the way to success.
It's important for freshmen and sophomores to have mentors because it's always good to have upperclassmen that you can trust.
I find it's important for freshmen and sophomores to have mentors because transitioning into high school is a big change. And to help you prepare for this change, you'll want the help of others, people who have been there and can relate.
Students during their freshman and sophomore years are at their most vulnerable times in life, and it is important for them to get a little push and guidance from their upperclassmen.
If you are interested in being a mentor next year, head on over to the East Leiden website to access the application. To start, go to leiden212.org. Navigate over to the left side of this page and click on East Leiden, then the Student tab. You will see the Access tab as the first option. That will take you to the East Leiden Access website. If you're having trouble finding it, make sure you're not on the district site. You need to be on East Leiden's site. Lastly, you will see a tab on the left for mentors, which will take you to the mentor application. Applications will be due by Wednesday, May 13th. Thank you for your interest.
While Leiden has just opened its new cafeteria for students to use this year, Leiden will also have a new schedule for all students starting next fall. Here's Miss O'Malley and Miss Gorzinski, who are in charge of the new Eagle Time.
The big difference, I think, in the new schedule is that everybody will have this access period between second and third period. So after period 2, Freshmen through seniors will go to either advisory, incentive time, or interventions for 35 minutes. And then that's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And on Wednesday, there won't be an access period. So I think the biggest change for students, sophomores through seniors, is that they'll have this extra period in the middle of the day, but then also on Wednesdays, classes won't be significantly shorter like they've always been.
It is a change from Access 2, where Access was 5 days a week. Advisory is only 2 days per week per each grade level.
I kind of like the fact that we'll be able to have a free period, to be able to work on homework or do other things. But I don't like how on in-service it'll be, we won't have a shortened class.
I think since it's going to be my senior year and I already went through it freshman year, it's going to be a change. But I think for all the upcoming freshmen and sophomores and the new juniors that are going to be juniors next year, it's going to be good because then we'll all have similar classes, and if anyone needs help, we could talk about it.
For the longest time, Latin has had shortened class periods on Wednesdays due to in-service, but starting next year there will be a change.
The students will still have that late start on Wednesdays. The biggest difference will be on Wednesdays we will not have an access period, so that extra time that would have been used for advisory or incentives or interventions will just get put back into instructional minutes. So the classes won't be shortened on Wednesday. They might be a little shorter, but not significantly like before.
I actually think that's a really good idea, just because everyone always talks about how, teachers always are shortening their lessons or not able to teach fully to the kids that have a shortened period compared to the kids that have a double period. So honestly, it's a good idea. I mean, they always tell you like the stats about how, like by the end of the year you've missed so many instructional minutes, and honestly, it's great that everyone gets to learn equal amount of time. So I see that it's good that we have shortened periods on Wednesday.
I think that's going to be a little hard because students wake up early every day, and to have that extra hour sleep in and shorter class periods makes the day go by faster. And I know kids really enjoy having that shorter day experience.
Because all grades will be a part of the Eagle Time, the lessons during Eagle Time will differ from grade to grade.
Well, each grade level really has different needs. So freshman students are just becoming acclimated to the building, so there will be a lot more community building and getting to know Leiden. Whereas as students get older, up through senior year, it's going to be much more of a focus on post-secondary planning.
I think too the other big change, and like Mrs. O'Malley said, we're the advisory lead, so we're really in charge of planning the curriculum for advisory and running that. But the other big difference is as students get older, sophomores through seniors will have more incentive time, so more freedom and choice during that 35-minute period.
I would like to learn more probably about like real life stuff and life after college, what you have to get ready for. College to begin with, FAFSA, they teach you a little bit about it during the 10th period counselor meetings, whatever they're called. But I think they should definitely teach you more about that to get you prepared for life after high school and college.
If I had Eagles time and I had another year, I would probably want to learn about definitely how to manage your time applying to colleges and scholarships. Just because I know that was a big thing senior year that we felt like we were just thrown into a little bit, and we definitely would want a little bit of extra help. And if I was as a junior with the extra time, I'd probably just want to learn a little bit more about time management, stress management. Is always beneficial with the SEL.
Will Leiden students have the same advisory teacher every year?
Yes, so that was one of the key goals of the advisory program, is that students will have a trusted adult that they can turn to and build that relationship over 4 years.
So over time, your teacher, if you have a good relationship with them, you might like having them all 4 years, but if your relationship is not all that great your freshman year and you have to have them for the rest of your high school, it might get a little overwhelming and you would have to ask for a new teacher, which I don't know if they're going to let that happen.
I think that it should be changed because having the same teacher is really, well, not exhausting, but if you don't like your teacher the first year, then you can't really change it. You have to have it for the next 4 years.
I actually think it's a great idea to have the same teacher. I mean, it's for Eagles time, and I feel like, you could actually have a good relationship with that teacher. They could they'll know you very well by the second, third, and really good by the fourth year. So, you could always just fall back on them for anything you need.
We hope students receive some helpful information regarding the schedule changes for next year's school year. This is Nick Motika, Jolie Martinez, and Olivia Jobro signing off.
As schools around the nation announced closures and remote learning plans, the College Board was left with questioning whether or not students should continue to move forward towards AP testing. However, they were soon presented with data from their recent survey where 91% of the 1,800 students surveyed urged the College Board to administer AP exams, despite this unprecedented time. The College Board has now announced online testing to be completed at home that obeys social distancing rules and fulfills the students' wishes. However, with this decision came some changes. This year, the College Board eliminated the multiple choice portion of the exam and created questions that solely rely on free response questions to be completed within 45 minutes. We decided to talk to a few of the many AP test takers at Leiden to see how they feel about this drastic change.
I think it's a good idea, and I think it was good on their part to change the test to accommodate for what is going on, because it still allows us the opportunity to earn college credit that can potentially save us a lot of money in the future.
I'm kind of excited to see what the College Board does with the AP exams this year. I'm excited that it's going to be a shorter, 45-minute exam versus a 3-hour exam.
I'm more nervous for the exam because of the fact that there's only going to be 1 to 2 questions on the exam itself, and it's shorter. So I'm under a time crunch, and I need to make sure I understand all the content in my class.
No matter how AP exams are administered, they seem to always cause some stress. With this in mind, we wanted to hear some of the concerns from our test takers to show that no one is alone during this challenging time.
I'm just concerned that there might be a lot of internet issues or some technical issues that a lot of people are trying to get on at the same time, and it might crash or something.
I'm just kind of stressed because I don't know exactly what is going to be on the test, but that kind of goes for everything.
If my electronic devices are going to be working that day, because on certain days the Wi-Fi or internet connection slows down, so I just have to be hopeful that it's going to be working that day.
To alleviate some of the stress, our test takers informed us a little about how they deal with the challenges in hopes to reduce the same for others.
Well, right now I'm just listening to a lot of music, exercise, just keep my mind sane from being inside, most of the day.
When the stress does come, I usually like to just listen to some music or take a bath or a shower, just as a way to get my mind off of the upcoming test.
I've been exercising a little bit, running outside, cooking and baking, and I've also been cleaning up around the house and spending more time with my family.
Finally, the students also wanted to leave us with some tips for the AP students.
Try not to cram it all in one night. Obviously study a little bit every night. Also, this test will obviously be open note, so probably print out a note sheet or just an overall review guide that you might have. And you still need to study because you won't have all the time in the world to look up the answers. But that review guide will help a lot if you forget a couple of concepts.
Don't stress out, because if you stress out, it's just going to make you more nervous on the day of the test. And if you don't get a 5, it's not a big deal. Trust me.
Set up a schedule of when to wake up. If you have certain things that you want to accomplish every day, make sure you have a tally list to make sure you're going through it all.
Change is hard, but with change comes new experiences. And as hard as this time may be right now, AP students everywhere are pushing through in order to perform their best on their exams and get the college credit that they have worked so hard for all year long. From the Eagle Update, this is Dominica Unsueta wishing all the AP students the very best on their AP exams.
The winner for this week's Leiden Pride is Aaliyah Chaparro.
Congrats, Aaliyah. You will be given a voucher for some Leiden Pride gear when we return. To be next week's winner, make sure to tweet your hashtag Leiden Pride. I'm Olivia Ziobro.
And I'm Nick Motika.
And we're signing off.
Guess the gibberish. Fum gazer babies. Fum gazer babies. Fum gazer babies. Some guys are babies.
Let's run it. Pole Eddie clicker rect. Polly want a cracker?
Don't touch my stuff. Don't touch my stuff. Don't touch my stuff.
What is this one? New phone, who this? New phone, who this? Come on, ring me up. I'm on a roll now. New phone, who this?
Sign up me to win. Sign me up to win? Sign up me to win. Yeah, sign me up to win.
Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Ha.
Morning breath. Morning breath. Oh, morning breath.
Justin Bieber. Oh, Justin Bieber. That was so easy. That was literally so easy. Period.
Carol Baskin. Easy. What?
Harry Styles! Harry Styles! Harry Styles! Harry Styles! Harry Styles! I got it. Yes.
For your information. For your information. For your information.
Ah!
You? What the? You? What? Ah!
First world problems.
Quarantine sucks. Quarantine sucks.
Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Yes, queen.
Bum, bum, bum. No more school. No more school. Which is sad. Is it? Damn, man. Damn. So sad.